Oh, I can't believe I'm doing a course vlog in these conditions. So today we're at Bobby Castle Golf Club. Let's try again. So today we're at Bobby Castle Golf Club in this wind, which is pretty insane, to be honest. I think it's like 50 mile an hour gusts. It's a steady 30 mile an hour breeze. This first hole's about 320 yards, but this is playing straight back into the teeth of the wind. There's a lake, or a river even, just in front of the green. So I'm playing up to the right where the fairway is. I've got a 2-iron. Should leave myself not too far in. Wind also coming off the left slightly. Going a little bit left, hang on. So we got 83 yards to that pin, which is dead in line with this little gully here. So this ball is sitting down a little bit. It's not horrendous, I've had worse lies. Just going to try and pitch this on the front and let it roll out. Now I've left myself after a very poor bunker shot, 3 poor shots in a row really. 20 foot. Turn. So that was probably one of the most unlikely pars I've ever had. There's 3 very poor shots and then just 1 good putt. I haven't actually even had a putt on the greens yet, so I didn't really know the pace. Second hole here at Bobby Castle is 382 yards. Bearing around into the left, and then the green is sat in between some trees and just over the stream which runs past the second, same one which runs past the first. Here I'm just looking to hit a nice draw around the corner. Wind should be straight down. Out right slightly, but you should be okay. Yeah, green just over that stream there. I'm not sure whether these bits of branch here are going to get in the way of my shot. Don't think they will. See the view of the castle in the background there as well. See how far we got. 148 downwind, and that pin is tucked with not much room over that stream, so I'm aiming left. God, that is a strong breeze as well. Pitching wedge should be pretty good if I aim just left of the pin. Just wait for the lawnmower to go past. Sit. Just over the back. .185-yard par 3 here at probably the 3rd hole. It's straight downwind, and I'm right in between kind of a 7-iron and an 8-iron. I'm going to use as much of the tee box as I possibly can and tee back a little bit, a couple club lengths, and I'm going to hit a 7. Just playing it in line with the bridge, so just right hand portion of the green. Yeah. Perfect. Pin high right. So you're about 20, just over 20 foot. Looking at about 2 balls outside right. It's uphill and then chamfers down away from the hole. A little bit slower than I thought that would be. Fourth hole is 514 yards and it's playing a lot longer than that. It's straight back into the teeth of this wind. I'm aiming at a fairway bunker that's just up there on the right hand side. Kind of switched in a way that the wind is now slightly off the right. Let this one come back into the fairway. Right is not that bad a miss. I can see my hair in my shadow, that is disgraceful. Spot on, bit over the top, just kind of pulled it back into the fairway. So I've got 260 yards left in. I'm just gonna knock a 2-iron down there and give myself around sort of 60 yards left in. Back into this breeze, 2-iron will probably go about 200 yards, 210. Just aiming right hand side of the green. In line with that is good. Perfect. Wow, I've ripped that. I think that's gone a bit further than 200. I've absolutely tonked that 2-iron back into the breeze. That pin is about 30 foot on, pretty much dead center of the green. Pretty basic pitch shot. Let's use my 58. Green's running from slightly from left to right. A couple of things I'm working on in my pitching at the moment is just keeping my head from dropping. I have a tendency to sort of dip into it sometimes. So I'm just making sure I keep my height throughout my whole pitching technique. Rolling a bit. It's funny, I feel like I've hit the ball pretty poorly over these 4 holes and now I've got a putt for birdie to go 1 under. Whereas sometimes I feel like I can hit the ball really, really well and be a lot worse off for it. Luckily, I just left myself in the right places with my poor shots over these holes. Except for the first, obviously that was a horrendous miss left. That pitch came up a little bit shorter than I thought too. Just aiming left edge on this one. So this hole, 409 yards, you've got kind of 2 choices here. You can play to come up short of these trees on the left, short where the path is, and leave yourself a longish second shot in, which is safer. Or you can go with the driver and try and knock it past them, which is the option I'm going with. I'm gonna have to hit a provisional. Just gonna aim slightly further left on this one. So this has happened. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, bloody hell. I literally just, oh, there it is. Just chipping this one back out into the fairway. Now I've got to 113 yards left for my third. Trying to make up and down for par from here. That little little stream running in front of the green, but that pin is pretty much centre. So try and land it spot on 113. The wind, Harry. Completely forgot about the wind. Front right, feel a 90 coming on. So got about 18 feet here, a little bit of fringe to go through. It's uphill to start with for the first 10 feet. And then goes downhill a bit. Right to left and a little bit of left to right in it. Just snagged my club on the way back. So hole 6, par 3, 136 yards. Wind is howling off the right here. You can't feel it because there's trees on the right, but after it gets to the gap here, where the next hole goes, it's going to blow through. Know that for sure. So I'm aiming at the middle of that right hand bunker, playing for a big draw. Nothing, absolutely nothing. What? So that was a huge miss right by me there. Now I've got downhill slope running away from me. I'm sure there was some wind coming through that gap then. Can't believe that has not even touched it. Slightly open on this one. It's a little bit difficult because the grass is going towards me. I'm just trying to land it just over the slope, and it should run on quite a bit from the right as well. Just keeping my hands back on this one, sliding underneath. That's perfect. Come round, come round, come round, come round. Dead straight downhill. Oh! Starting to rain now. Okay, 08. Hole 7 even. 384 yards back into the breeze. I'm going to hit 3-wood. Oh, starting to chuck it down. Big draw, but it'll do. 155 yards back into the breeze. Just gonna hit punch 8. I'd like to apologise already for getting moody in this vlog. I thought my ball went in the river, but it's actually okay. I think it just pitched in the dip and I couldn't see it. Couldn't see it bounce. Yes. Delicate little chip, because if I hit this a little bit too hard, it's going to run away from me as it goes past the pin. It kind of downslopes towards where you guys are, the camera. So I'm just getting this one slow, not too bad. Thought I was going to go in for a minute. Eighth hole here, 408 yards. We're going to hit driver again back into the breeze, same as the last hole. Just a nice low driver off this hole, keep it under the wind. And looking at the clouds, are a little bit more off the left than they were on the last. We're turning back around a bit. Just a controlled punch driver.